Hey, how you doing? This is your boy MC. Welcome to the Plugged In Podcast.
It's hard to face it. Some of y'all gonna hate it. You either get plugged in with us or you gonna get caught in the matrix. And now matrix, let's go.
A special episode today. We got a new guest. Our first
time.
guest.
Woo! First special
Woo!
guest ever.
Here we go. So yeah, we got a special guest today because we got a pretty good topic today. It's the first date, y'all. First date. How are we gonna go about it? So I'm gonna leave it to Tiffany. This is Tiffany, and to tell us a little bit more about yourself. So since they knew us a little bit.
My name's Tiffany. Don't have a clue, to be honest, y'all. I don't know what to tell y'all about myself because I don't know what y'all want to know. I guess I'm old school when it comes to that kind of stuff. So I guess I'll give y'all my true, honest opinion when it comes to a first date.
Sounds great.
Okay.
Sounds great. All right, well, we're gonna kick it off with the first question, the main topic of the show, which is what you should expect on a first date. What you should expect on a first date. So Tiffany, tell us, what do you expect on a first date?
Well, if I'm just getting to know you, I'm going to drive myself somewhere. I'm not going to expect a man to come and pick me up, especially if I don't know you very well. It's different if I know you, I've been talking to you, and I have a personal relationship with you. Different on that terms. But on a first date, I just expect you to be generous, like respectful. I'm going to meet you wherever we're going, and then see how things flow from there. That's just me.
Are you expecting who do you think should pay?
That's a touchy subject for me. Because the way I look at it is if I don't know you that well, I'm going to offer to pay for my own meal. Like, we're just getting to know each other. We've only been talking, say, like maybe a week or so. So in my opinion, I would rather pay for my own meal because you don't know what the future's going to hold. And you might go to dinner. Yeah, you can talk and you have a good conversation, but you might not feel that it's going to progress any further than this one meal. So in my opinion, I would offer to pay for myself. But if a guy insists on paying for the meal, my first question to you is going to be, are you sure? I can take care of myself. I can pay. I don't mind. But
What a chivalrous one we got, eh? Huh? What a chivalrous one we got here today, eh?
I have opinions on that too. As you saw, because I commented on the last video of y'all's because I really enjoyed it. But we had that long conversation in the comment.
Right. So I would say my expectations for first date would be like my main objective is like to fill each other out. Like see if anything clicks. Place don't really matter to me, of course. I'm a guy. I'm not gonna be particular about it. But I want to be able to have a good conversation, learn more about each other, see if like looks wasn't just the only thing, like that wasn't the thing that caught my eye. I want to see if there's some depthness to this. That's my whole thing about a first date, and I want to be in an area where there's where we're able to talk, not just, hey, let's go sit in the park and people is just walking by staring at you like looking like some crazy people and stuff like that. And you don't want to do nothing crazy either. Like my automatic go-to whenever somebody's like, hey, let's go do a first date, I don't think with my head at all. Like it's like, okay, something easy. Let's go to the theater. Dumbest idea ever because you in the dark, you can't talk. But that's my always my go-to. It's like, hey, we gonna have a great time, just not with each other.
It's like I'm gonna completely ignore you for the next hour and a half.
Pretty, yep. But that's always my go-to. But if I'm very interested in somebody, I want to be able to sit down and have a conversation over a meal, something like that. So
Okay. For me, I don't expect anything. To be honest, I don't expect anything on the first date. Like not a damn thing. You know, like I don't expect anything. Like I feel like in that state, you can't really disappoint me. You can only make me feel greater about you. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I don't know you. I don't know you. I don't know you to feel
Right.
good or bad. But I go in with the mindset of, this is the worst it's gonna be for me. You can't, But if I really got to answer the question, I guess we got to get to know each other. Like, can we get to point A to point C?
Well, it almost is like a blind date.
That's exactly what it is.
That's exactly what it is. You're going in pretty much to a blind date is how I look at it.
Because if we going like me, you said you don't like you want to drive there, and me, I like the. I feel like we gotta get some time to get from point A to where we going at. Even if we meet at some spot, at some point we gotta be alone. Cause then we gotta be able to talk. Like if we can't communicate, then it's a wrap. Like we might as well go home if we can't. That's why I like to
Mhm.
pick up the person and go to wherever we going at. Maybe not at their house. We can meet at like Walmart or some parking lot, and then we go from there to the destination. But I feel like it's important to, are we gonna be cutting the radio on the whole damn time we go in there? Is it gonna be just a blank? Like we just, like, yeah, I hate that. The
Okay,
blank
I
spot.
can agree with you. I would go that route if that's how you really wanted to do something. Like when you're first getting to know someone, and you do wanna ride together, you wanna kinda talk and get to know each other on the ride there. I could agree to that. I could agree to meet you somewhere and then we go together to wherever we have dinner. I could do that. That's understandable. I could definitely understand that completely.
Okay.
I could see that.
I got
Because then
another.
there's a mutual understanding and a mutual agreement.
Yeah.
Because you're gonna agree to meet somewhere and then you're gonna ride together to wherever you're going to dinner. I
Yeah,
can understand that.
we can't know each other like that. Like I don't know you, you don't know me. You can't come to the crib
Right.
yet.
Right.
Yeah,
We're
you
not that
can't come to the
comfortable
crib
yet.
Okay, here goes another question on it. How much money should be spent on a first date, if any? If any.
Me, yeah.
Oh, you doing?
Okay, I was,
Whoever
yeah, it don't
wanna
matter.
tackle it first. Hell, I'll go first. I don't care.
I'm sorry. But if I'm just getting to know you, we're going on a first date. I am not expecting you to wine and dine and surprise me.
Wow.
I'm not expecting that because I don't know you that well. I want to get to know you before before you bring out all your fancy stops and your flowers and your chocolates and everything else that you're gonna end up surprising me with later on down the line. I'd rather us go to like a burger joint, somewhere quiet that we can actually have a conversation,
Yeah.
talk to each other. I'm not expecting like anywhere crazy, nowhere crazy expensive. I mean, I know that there was a video on TikTok at one point about this girl wanting to go to like the Cheesecake Factory or somewhere else because, but that wasn't bougie enough for her. I'm sorry, that is not me. I don't expect that. I want to be able to get to know you as a person and see if we actually connect and have a vibe before we go any further and spend a buttload of money on just one meal. To me,
Yeah,
that's
wow.
insane.
Yeah.
Great, man. Great answer. I hate to jump on your coattail, but that's stuff men like to hear, to be honest with you. Just to be
Yeah.
honest. We love to hear that. How about you, MC?
Yeah. So yeah, I feel the same way. Like I don't think a lot of money should be put into it. I mean, because this is like it should be like a incline slope. Like you should be starting off, getting momentum going first before I'm one to spoil. Like whenever it comes to relationships and stuff like that. So like whenever I start off, you gonna start out cheap. Like you gonna start out real, not stupid cheap, but I might take you to like
You on a Dollar General
out.
first date, baby.
Yeah,
What?
The
no,
Dollar
not even
Tree.
we Dollar Tree. There you
There's
go.
Dollar Tree in it.
Yeah, shit, like Tiffany was talking about burger joint. You ain't getting Five Guys. Nope, that's expensive.
That's too
Hell no.
expensive.
No, but no, yeah, definitely is. I wouldn't spend a whole lot of money, but yeah, I mean, some money, if anything. I mean, you could even fancy it out and go like do something unique. That's just gonna be like a wow factor if it
Mhm.
and like go to the park. You know, who the hell does that now? I ain't heard the
Nobody.
first person say, "Hey, let's go to the park." Like, what you gonna do to me in the park? You know,
And do
like
what? Sit on grass? I ain't about to
like,
dirty up my
like what?
pants for you. Yep, that's what's
What?
going to
You
happen.
gonna push me in the swing? What the hell? You gonna push me out,
Oh, so
right? So I mean, yeah, do something neat, and it's like, what do you do there? And yeah, it makes good conversation.
Yeah, I feel like once you start spending money, now we invested now. We're
yeah.
investing in each other now. Like, so if I'm gonna spend that much money on a first date, that's not what the date is about. It's about us getting to know each other. I mean, again, like I hate to reiterate on that, but the date is about like, because to me the money don't matter because it's something being spent that's way more valuable than the money, and that's time. You don't get the
Right.
time back. You be
Yes.
spending that time with your family, kids, or whoever. So you're getting the most valuable thing from me by me being here, and by you being
Yeah.
there, time.
Mhm.
So, but yeah, I'm not gonna spend no crazy amount. Have I done it? I have done it before. I've done it
Yeah.
before. I've spent, but maybe that's because I wanted to eat the damn thing. You know what I'm saying? It ain't have nothing to do with you. I wanted steak and lobster. Damn it. Anyway. But yeah. Well, I don't think a crazy amount need to be spent on the first date. Not on the first
No.
one.
No.
And if you're expecting that, then sorry. Boo hoo. Sorry. You're not getting
You
that.
should not have
You're
your
not getting
hopes
that.
that high.
Yeah. Because it sounded to me that you just want to have I want to,
It
girl, he taking me out. He about to spend on me and eating. Yeah, that's what that sound like.
well, to me, it just
Uh,
sounds like you are expecting way more than what might possibly come out of the entire relationship.
yeah, because on the flip side, when us men, when we spend money, we expect something too. If I got to spend that much money, I'm expecting something on the back end. That is just being honest. If I'm spending 150, 200, 300 on a date, end of the night, I better
No.
be getting something. I'm sorry. I'm better be getting something at the end of the night too. Cause yeah, and whatever I get from you, if I do get something from the end of the night, it ain't worth $300. I promise you that. Sorry, had to go there. Is what it is. Okay, I got another question. Where are some good places to eat on a first date? Now, some ladies say Ruby Tuesday, not a good place. Waffle House, not a good place. Applebee's,
Mm.
not a good place. Chili's, not a good place. That's what's like. It's a whole list of these places that I think are great places.
That's
So I want to know what y'all think is a good first date. It don't even got to be to eat. It could just be just a good place for a first date.
In a way, it makes me question what they consider is a good place to eat. If they have already eliminated all of those, what are they considering good?
They want top of the line. I mean,
You
That's
are
limited.
expecting way too much, ma'am. Way too much. I'm sorry. I'm just getting to know you. Like Nathan said, our MC. Sorry. This is not, you're not starting out on the top of a mountainside and you're gonna just tumble and fall like a dang rock. You're trying to get emotion of upward so that you can progress your relationship. You shouldn't
Yep.
be starting at the top. And if they can't accept Ruby Tuesdays or Applebee's or whatever, then you're just not for me.
Which are
Like
good
Nate said,
places, by the way. Great
they
places.
are good places.
Yeah.
Like Nate
Shit
said,
me.
I'm good with like packing a freaking basket and going to a
Yeah.
park. I don't care about getting my
Yes.
pants dirty. It's something different. Who the hell does that anymore?
Right.
You don't
Yep.
see people doing that. You don't. But the thing is when you really look at it, say that you decide, hey, we're going to go to a park. We're going to sit down in front of the water. We're going to have a nice picnic. We're going to talk and get to know each other. Okay, he brings everything. You packed the picnic. You packed the food. You packed everything. So he took the time to make you food so that y'all could go to the park and enjoy that meal. That is showing that should show you right there that he's got enough respect for you to do something out of his way that you didn't ask him to do.
That is true. That
Yeah.
is true. I can't disagree.
That
I
right
can't disagree
there,
with that.
that would be like, that would be impressed. I'd be like, oh my God, like he took time to make us sandwiches and packed a bag just so that we can go sit down and enjoy our time and get to know each other. That, to me, that's impressive. So
It is, man. It is.
to out all the other restaurants like Applebee's, Outback, wherever, I would just be happy with that. Any of
They even
those, if
said
you
bowling.
outed
They
already,
even
is
said
not good.
bowling. You said
What?
bowling. Yeah, bowling. That's my go-to. You know, that bowling is
Bowling
my
is
go-to.
good. Bowling's
Yeah,
fun.
yeah.
Like
I
you
love
get
that.
to laugh at each other.
Yep.
You get to see your quirky sides.
Hey, gutter ball.
There you go. You get to laugh at
Yeah. Yep.
you
Love
get to
humor,
laugh at
Norm.
each
Yeah.
other. Like you get to see each other's not only talking on a get to know you level, but you also get to see a funner side of someone's personality. You can't go wrong there.
Nope. Nope.
Yeah.
How about you? Good first outing on a first date.
So me, I like I said, I'm terrible. Like I go automatically to the dark into the theater. That's the first thing that pops up in my head. I start looking. I get on my phone. I'm like, oh, what's playing? Like that's automatic. I'm terrible about that. But I would say a go-to would be like definitely what I've tried in the recent times that I've actually gone on the first date is go somewhere I've been before. Like, yeah, I mean, I'm on the road almost all day, every day. I'm passing by restaurants all the time. And I'm like, man, I wonder what it tastes like in there. Like,
Yeah.
what kind of food they have? And I'm like, I ask whoever I'm about to take on a date, you ever been there? They say nope. Oh, that's it. That's it. Definitely.
We're gonna go there.
Yeah,
No
we gonna go
doubt.
there. They don't look expensive. I definitely check out prices online because I ain't spending too much. But and another one, like you were talking about bowling, putt, you know,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah, but yep,
yeah,
that too.
putt.
Yep.
Yeah, that's and that's a lot of fun. It takes a little bit of skill to play it, and then you get to sit there and laugh at each other once again, and make a
Yeah,
conversation
man.
like, oh, see, why is your putter pink? Why is yours green? It's just
I like paint. Don't worry about it. I'm about to whoop your butt
exactly.
though. The next game.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, it's props in your hand, like so it makes more conversation. You can talk about
Yeah.
things. You find out color, like what do you like to eat, this, that, whatever. Like you get a lot more understanding of the person you're next to.
And yep. I like bowling,
Yeah.
like golf,
Golf. Yeah.
see when you bowling, you get You get to get a little feely touchy. You know, let me show you how to do that thing, girl. Come here. Let me show you how to really get. You know, you get to get a little. You know, you just get a little
Yeah.
frisky. You get a
So
little frisky,
anything
man.
pop up,
You
yeah, it's
know,
like, "Here, I'll show you how to
yeah. I
swing."
mean, yeah. Let me show you how to swing this thing. Come here. You
Oh
know,
my
you just
gosh.
get a little. You can get more action when you do activities like that. I prefer doing bowling and stuff like that. Like the game, like the Station 300 over here, and when bluffing, like
Mhm.
you can
Yeah.
do. They play the games and the whack-a-mole pause and all that stuff. Sorry, I gotta pause that. And all that good stuff. You can just have a good time and like you said, you can see the quirky
Yeah.
side. Nothing better than laughing on a date. You have to be
Oh, yeah.
if it's all business on a date, what we doing? We about to get a check at the end of this? We gonna we get paid at the end of this? This ain't
Right.
work. It's a good time. You know what I'm saying? I hate to jump off two of these questions, but I got to while we got her on here. Is chivalry dead? Who killed it? I gotta bring it back because she's here. The one of the woman in the comments is now a guest here. Is it dead? Who killed it? From a woman's perspective. Let's go. I want to hear it.
Okay.
I said it was dead. MC said what? I said it was dead.
I said it was a
MC, you said it was
unicorn.
what?
Okay. So
And erratic. And our other guy said it was. Willie Rad said it
Yeah,
still
it's
lives
still
on.
alive. Yeah,
What do
yeah,
you
yeah.
think?
okay. I agree with pretty much all three of your opinions because there is a different standpoint from each one. So with him, it continues to live on because he's going to continue to do what he does. Like he's not changing for anybody, and I respect that. Like that's awesome that he's still going to get out. He's still going to open his woman's door, no matter what she says. And I commend him on that because that's awesome. It's nice to see that a guy still does it.
Wait. I gotta ask this question in the middle of you talking. I'm
No, go
sorry.
for it.
Now say the hypothetical that you don't like somebody opening the door for you, right?
Okay.
But they keep opening the door for you.
Ye-
Isn't that going to start some kind of conflict? It's not.
No, because
You don't like it now.
I don't.
You
Okay,
remember,
say
you
that
don't
I
like
don't
these
enjoy
things.
him getting out and opening my doors.
Yeah.
But I have come to an understanding that no matter whether I like it or I don't like it, he is going to do it regardless of whether I like it or not. So I might as well accept it and let him do what he thinks is the right thing to do. So you continue.
The missile woman too.
You continue to. You just let him do what he does best, and if that's what he wants to do, then you let him do that. That's how I look at that. With MC saying that it's a magical unicorn, it might be in some people's heads. Like some people don't do chivalry at all. I mean, they don't. And with your standpoint of saying that it is dead, so the way that I look at this is say that you are in a relationship with someone. It started out based on chivalry. You got out, you opened your woman's door for you. She rewarded you by a hug, a kiss, a thank you. Oh, I appreciate you. You know, telling you something to make you feel great, like appreciated. But then, say you've been dating for 6 months to a year and he's still opening the door or whatever the case may be. And I forget to reward you or opening my door or whatever the case may be, then I killed it. I stopped it because I didn't reward you for doing something nice for me. Or it could be the opposite way around. Say that I was doing something nice for my guy and he just, went about it and didn't even say anything to me or give me a hug or a kiss or a thank you for doing so. So then it died on his part. But the way I look at it is when you're in a relationship, it's a team effort. You don't ever give up on each other. And you should always communicate together and grow together. Like, don't ever try to give up on one another. Like if your relationship started out on chivalry and doing the things that were chivalry for y'all, then try to remember to continue to do
Okay.
them if you're gonna keep that up. I guess. I mean, I don't know because I don't have that type of relationship. So mine never started out like that. So I don't
Yeah, and I think that's
I don't have
and I
that
think that's where yeah, and that to me that's where it starts and ends at the
at the
beginning.
beginning.
Like it don't get to continue and grow on.
No,
Like because if they don't like me open the door, then it's like first date
that's
type
it.
stuff.
Then it's over.
Like that,
Then it
then
ties
I'm
right
not gonna do
there.
it.
Um,
And I feel like in that instance, if I go to grab that door and she says, I don't know, I'm not
Yes.
or whatever she say, then you did that.
you
You killed it. Only we can men only can initiate it. And I feel like women can initiate it too, because they oh wow,
well, and that's the
oh, you
thing.
got the door for me. We like that.
Yes, and that's the thing. I think a lot of women I think they need to understand that some men were raised differently than how we are bringing up children today. So, and I say that because I know that a lot of kids nowadays, I've noticed that they don't say no sir, no ma'am, yes ma'am, no ma'am. And I think that comes from the parents standing of they should be teaching their kids this kind of stuff, but if they don't see it from like their fatherly figure of having the door open for their mom, then they don't know to do that when they get older. They're like, "Oh, I never saw my dad do that." So they're not going to do that for their own girlfriends, wives. I think it comes down from parents. Parents should be teaching if they want.
Uh-oh, blip in the
Oh,
matrix. Blip in the
might have
matrix.
lost her.
But I definitely feel I feel where she's coming from. It's that my thing is like when you're a parent, those are good manners. Those are more just good manners. Open the door, like when I'm trying to think if I can remember my uncle telling me open the door for whoever your aunt or open the door for your father, open the door for your mother. But I didn't know what it meant as far as me liking somebody. That's my only separation with
Right.
the good manners versus this is gonna be a chivalrous act to court this woman. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like you don't even have to be taught that as a kid. It just personally, I feel like, damn, I like this person. And you're gonna do stuff that you never thought you would do because you like that person. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
that's how I feel about that. Like to me, it don't got nothing to do with if you was taught that at an early age or not. Because you might step way outside of your box for somebody you like. I know I'm doing it now. I've done it. Step way outside of my box. I love that. I love that girl. Like so it was something I was never taught. I was
Yeah.
never taught those things. I see what you're saying. I still think women killed it though. With that being said, I still think they
Yeah.
put that thing up there. Wow, they just let it loose. But yeah, man. Well, since I was gonna do the cheat, I got 2 more questions.
Hold on,
Um,
sorry, y'all.
any takes on what any Nah, you
Well,
good.
I'm trying
Yeah,
my
we know
best.
you in the
I can't
boonies
believe
somewhere out there.
my friend's been in the heat like the entire time, so that was my fault. But I had to because I didn't want to like drive in and hold it in my hand, but I'll have to now because if not, it will overheat.
oh,
Well, I mean,
this is a hot topic.
Hot topic.
nah, we just pretty saying we agree with that. Some of it I don't agree with because, like I was saying, like if you really, I've done things that wasn't taught to me to women because I'm courting them. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
the good manners / courting a woman. To me, I gotta separate the two because of course, when you were a kid, your parents they teach you good manners, open the door, do this, do that.
Yeah.
But it was more so just the, you know, the good manners versus courting somebody. Like
Yeah.
they wasn't teaching me hold the door because this woman's gonna like you someday. They wasn't teaching that. So I would, even if they didn't teach you to hold the door as a kid, when you grow up, you're gonna do whatever you can for that woman, and all that to me is chivalry. Opening the door, pulling a seat behind her, grabbing bags, all of that stuff. So I still think y'all killed it though. I think it start with y'all, it
That's
end with
making
y'all.
sense.
So you real windy. Over here is the air coming
Oh,
in.
sorry, y'all. Like I said, like whenever I posted my comment of asking like what the woman's role would be for us when it comes to a chivalry, cooking, cleaning, keeping the house, maintaining, doing things that we're supposed to do. But the thing is most of the time it does die with us because we are the ones who forget to reward y'all for doing the act of doing something nice for us. So it does die with us most of the time. I would agree with that.
I agree with that because I think y'all.
I do. I agree because the reason, and like I said, y'all tend to go out your way to do something nice for us, and we are the ones that tend to just be like, oh, he does this all the time, and we just brush it off. When in reality, we should be like, oh man, I really appreciate him doing this for me all the time. And it doesn't usually work like that. We usually just forget about it and keep on going about our day. So I agree. I agree that it completely probably dies with us a lot of the time. I'm not going to lie to you. There's no point to because we just try to cover it up and there's no point to cover it up.
You heard it here. You heard it here. I don't know who thought it was. Well, I don't know. MC's answer kind of is dead to me. A rare unicorn. That's kind of
yeah.
But you already the other question you already kind of answered, the Cheesecake Factory one. The other one was, this is the last one I got, is should a woman pay on first dates?
I would offer. I think we should at least offer. I don't think that we should expect y'all to pay for us. I don't expect that because we're getting to know each other. We both may leave that restaurant at the end of the day and be like, you know what? I like him as a friend, but I don't want to go out on another date with him.
Friend zone. Yeah.
Like you're automatically, you can already kind of tell that it's not going to go any further than what it just did. And so if that's the case, I don't expect you to pay for my $40 meal if that's what it costs. I'll pay for that myself. Now,
I 100% agree with that. Just the offer alone is the greatest gesture that can happen.
right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Definitely.
because I'm gonna pay it. If you offer up, yeah, that's like the greatest gesture. Just for you reaching, you ain't even gotta say nothing. Just you reaching. It's like, oh, no, I got
Well,
this. We appreciate that so much, so damn much.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, I would definitely go ahead when the bills come in. Like, I would reach for my wallet to pay for my meal, and you're gonna be like, no, I got this. Don't worry. And the first thing that I'm gonna say is, I'm gonna look at you and I'm gonna be like, are you sure? I don't mind helping. Like, I'm a part of it.
And we gonna look at you like I got this, and we in our mind we looking like
you guys stare back at us like,
yeah, we like, man, girl, like, you don't know what you just did just now. That's how we looking at you, like, you know what you just. Wow, we check that box off. Yo, that's a good one. That's a good one. Yeah, man. That's like, I don't think we should pay, but I feel like the offer is such a great gesture.
Right.
You know, like, because I might lie and be like, you know what? Damn, I forgot my wallet. Do you think you can get this one? Let's see what you say.
That's good.
Let's see how you react.
I mean, honestly, I think it would be great if someone did really go out on a date and actually did that just to see what her reaction would be. Just
I've
be
done.
just
I've
willing
done
to
it.
even do that.
I've done it.
Because I think it's crazy. Because some women will be like, why did you do that? You knew we were going off. You knew that we were going out. Why would you forget your wallet? Type of thing. I feel like women would fight you on that at this moment. But I don't. I just. I don't know. I don't look at things that way. The way I look at it is we're getting to know each other. We're trying to figure out whether this is going to become something more than just hanging out and seeing each other and talking and going further than just friends. Like you're going to start out based on a friendship, and then you're working your way to
Yeah,
an actual relationship.
I respect that. I must say, you are. Yep, you're not like those uh idiots. Sorry, I gotta call it what they are. You're not like those idiots out there. That's good to know. You know what I'm saying? That's like saying, "Oh, a good man hard to find." No, we got a good woman right here. Like my girlfriend, she paid on dates before. You
Yeah.
know, and so
Yeah.
insisting like, no, I have this, Travis. I got this. It's on me. And I'm like, it make you feel fantastic. Oh shit, like, no,
I'm
my
like,
baby got me.
I deserve this.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And then when you tell your friends about it, like, yeah, my girl paid for it. They be like, damn, this girl paid for that. Like, yeah, my girl
Yeah,
paid
yeah,
for that.
they get
Yeah.
jealous. They like, damn,
Yeah,
I
man.
own that.
My girl's in that.
Like say if it was your birthday or something, and I'm the one that decided that we were going to go out for your birthday, I feel like that should be my responsibility to pay for that because I'm the one who suggested it. Like, hey, I'm gonna take you out for your birthday. I don't expect
Yeah.
you to pay for your own birthday meal. Like, obviously, I'm gonna pay for your birthday meal and whatever else we decide to do for the rest of the night.
Yeah, because I couldn't stand when a woman would be like, oh, I want to go, blah, blah, blah. Okay, let's go. Then we get there. Don't look at me. I ain't asked to come out here. I didn't ask to come here. You did.
So,
And you looking at me. You looking at me to do everything.
right?
You wanted to go to these places, not me. Yeah, man. So that's why I feel like when I made the offer, it's like, okay, yep, I'm paying for everything because I made the offer. So yeah, I agree 100% with that.
I mean, that's
100%.
but
Yeah.
unfortunately, I think the way that women are growing up now, they
Uh-oh,
expect
stuck in the
a man
matrix
to
again.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, we got you back now. We lost you for a little bit.
You might for a few minutes here because I'm trying.
Oh, damn. That's not how we,
Y'all, sorry, y'all. I'm in a bad area.
She got lost in the Matrix.
boom. Get out of here. Get out of here.
God's lost in the Matrix, y'all. Lost in the Matrix.
We had to unplug. We had to unplug her. You know what I'm saying? Like, young Jack now. We got one out. You know what I'm saying? She's a good one. We unplugged her out of the Matrix. I'm plugging her back in. Back in with her guns on and everything.
Yeah. So,
Mr. Smith has got the agent's chasing her right now. The agent's laughing on her ass right now.
God.
Matrix stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I agree with that, man.
Yeah.
I agree with that. That's all the question.
Yeah,
That's all, man. It was great having her on, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely.
Perspective, and the dentist a great perspective. Not because I agree with it, but it is what it is. That's how it should be.
Yeah.
How she's saying is what it
Yeah,
should be.
we all agree like that.
It is what it is.
And that's I think that's what everybody's idea in their head is, but a lot of people are too afraid to say it out loud.
Too afraid to say it. We ain't.
That's right.
Clearly, she ain't. You ain't afraid to say it. Hey. And the crazy thing is, what she's saying is not the popular opinion.
No, not at all.
They women gonna look at her and be like, "Oh no, you should be expecting way more than that." Like, so I mean, you can't be expecting that you gonna try to pay on the first date. Nah, you got to do all of that. No, it's just you're gonna get way more out of that man for doing gestures like that, for being like that. Like, you got more value to a man with showing that chivalrous woman. I'll try to pay. I mean, she even said like she like the fact that you took the initiative to try to make lunch and do the little
Right.
picnic thing, which is
Yeah.
it is because you taking the time out your day to pack a
Right.
picnic, which a lot of people would frown upon
Yep.
that. They would frown on that, like what a fucking
Fucking
picnic.
sandwich?
Fuck out of here! I'm not gonna a sandwich. And they ain't got no mayonnaise on it. So fuck
What is this? You put fucking mustard on my shit?
They'll have a
Oh
field day with
god.
that. They'll field day, and they would really go back and tell their girlfriends, "Like, he tried to take me on a picnic," and the fake part would be, they would be like, "Wow, my guy never even thought about taking me on a
Right.
damn
Yep.
picnic," but be talking shit at the same time.
Yeah.
Talking shit at the same time. But hey, that was good, man. That I mean, you ain't hear it from us. That's the thing about
Yep.
it. You heard it from the other side, man. And that's how us men feel. We did first date. We don't want to spend that much. We just getting to know each other. It's about getting to know one another. I mean, hey, I ain't mad at that at all, to be honest. That was
Yeah, that's a
that
good
was that
perspective
was
for sure. Yeah.
yeah.
Well, I guess we'll go ahead and wrap this.
Any last thought?
Not for me. I think that's a good way to wrap it on up. We pretty much said what we gotta say. All of our opinions are out there. Even got a female perspective. Boom.
Wow.
So all
There
I
it
can say is,
See, we plugged
boom.
out. Boom.
Hey, we told you.
Plugged out now.
Hey, Matrix says it every time. You're gonna get lost in the Matrix.
Every time. She lost in the
She's
Matrix,
gone.
y'all. She's
Yeah,
free
she's
though.
good. But yeah, I'm your boy MC. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and don't forget to like that smash that like button.
Don't forget to do that. Magic.
Yeah, and don't forget to like Will always says, don't just listen to us, grow with.
You heard?